Hey y'all. Look, right when I came on it said poor connection. I was like, wait, what? Sorry. Hey. How is everybody doing tonight? Fabulous Saturday night, y'all. It has been so pretty here today. I know I say that every day, and I'm going to keep saying it till it's not pretty because it's coming, y'all. It's coming. I know it's coming. Y'all know I'm a lover of the sun. Anyway, how is everyone doing? I hope everyone had a fabulous Saturday. I went and watched my great niece and nephew cheer and play football. Y'all, these little pee-wee football. Oh my gosh, they're 5 and 6 year olds. Y'all, there is nothing cuter than seeing those little tiny ones just run up and down that little field and then cheering. Y'all, it just does the heart good. So, anyway, if you're just hopping on and you're new here, my name is Shonda, and I am from West Georgia. And y'all, I just like coming on and inspiring y'all maybe and crafting. I do a lot of laughing. So that's what it is. A lot of that. All right, tonight, y'all, we are going to make a pillow. I picked these up from the Dollar Tree. These are placemats, okay? So got your little silky side, and then this really, it's a gray. It's really kind of a grayish blue, which is, my favorite color, my old man blue. And so we are going to glue these together. I'm going to use a little bit of hot glue, and I'm also going to use my, I think it's Aleene's Fabric Fusion. So we're going to use some of that as well. Now, could I sew it? I could. Am I going to bring my sewing machine down here and sew it? No. So we're going to do it the quick and easy way. We are going to use some of our ink, which is permanent. Hey, Wilma. And I'm going to use the Meadow and Candy Apple. So kind of Christmassy colors, but then again, it doesn't have to be. If that's the colors of your house, honestly, it can kind of go with either, any kind of decoration. I'm also going to use our inking mat. Y'all know I love our inking mats. These are super sticky, and they hold your fabric or whatever you're working with in place. I'm also using... This is the transfer I'm using. This transfer comes, it's called the Homestead, and I have featured a link, just so everyone knows. I have featured a link, but if you would like some information, just type in pillow in the comments, and I'll be glad to send it to you. I'll actually send you a private message. So this comes with 4 transfers, okay? So you get Life is Beautiful, which I love. I'm about to do that on a t-shirt. And then you get Farmhouse-ish, a rustic dwelling minus the actual farm. That one is super cute. I just don't have a farmhouse. Not even an ish. So I haven't used that one yet, but why not? And then Blessed. And of course you can see I've used Blessed quite a bit. I like the Blessed. But tonight we're going to use Homestead. The only thing I've used on Homestead are these little twigs. So that's what we're using tonight. But that one transfer comes with all 4 of those transfers. And those are great for like your door rounds or t-shirts or anything like that. Hey, Caroline. But the also the ink mat, it actually comes in this size. I cut mine in half. Okay, so this one's the long one. We also have one that's 18 by 18, but I put this size in the link. And again, y'all know that y'all can change anything in that cart link. It is just literally a link to a cart that has all the supplies that I'm using in it. So, besides the little, my pillowcase or placemat, y'all, or, and this, the polyfill. So, we'll be using that polyfill as well. And y'all, I also got this Fabric Fusion. I got it at Michael's. Did I get that at Michael's? Yes, I got that at Michael's. I just went to Michael's yesterday and got it. So, let's get busy. How's everyone's day been? Caroline, how'd your day go, girl? What'd you do today? Hope you had a good productive day. And y'all, I'm just cutting off these tags. They've got, just some little tags on them. I didn't want them on here. And because I am not, this is what I was going to say earlier about the not sewing it thing. I'm not going to wash this. This is going to just literally be a, little accent pillow. for the holiday season for me. If you want to do it different colors and use it all the time, you may want to consider sewing it. This Fabric Fusion I have used before, and it is like sewing it. It just takes 2 to 4 hours to dry. They have a fast drying one. I just haven't had very good luck with it. So I use this and some hot glue, and it's worked fine for me. Again, it's not like I'm going to be sitting and using this pillow every night to, you know, put my head down to rest. So it's just literally a quick, easy decorating project tonight, y'all. Just decorating only, you know. We don't need y'all to, you know, lay your head down every night on this or nothing. All right, so let's get our inking mat on here first. And I'm just going to put it on the back and then smooth out as good as possible, because here's the thing. This is 2-ply, okay? So it's going to do as well as possible. In fact, let me try this again to just lay it down gently on here. Just gently. There we go. Just so I don't have any wrinkles in the bottom. Perfect. Okay, so because we're using on fabric, we do not need to fuzz. You know, normally we fuzz, which is just putting some lint on the back of our transfers. We don't do that when we are doing fabric. And I am just going to put this on here, and we'll try to get it as straight as possible, y'all. We're gonna try to get it as straight as possible. It's actually maybe kind of easy because I'm going to use, no, it's not. Of course it's not going to be easy, Shonda. All right, we're going to have 2. No, we're going to eyeball it. We're eyeballing it, y'all. Have to. Maybe up just a little. I think we're good. All right, and we're just pushing it down. Now, again, we're using ink. So if this was, you know, sewn, or honestly, this stuff, like I said, actually can be washed. But because the way I'm doing it, I'm putting that polyfill in it, I would never wash this pillow, okay? But you could, because I'm using ink, all right? So first I'm going to do, and y'all, I've never used this Meadow. It's a beautiful color though. But I'm going to do my little leaves in the Meadow. And then the leaves have a little berry on them. And I am going to do that in my candy apple, y'all. This is a beautiful red. I'm going to use my candy apple, and then here is the green. Okay? So, let me go ahead and get a couple of baby wipes out, y'all, because I'm working with ink. Y'all know how I am when I'm working with the ink. Not too good, not too good. All right. So, let's go ahead and do the green. Now, another thing, I know that y'all always have seen me when I chalk, is I'm kind of not, you know, super fast, but I'm trying to hurry so that things do not dry in my transfer. Or paste does not dry in my transfer. The ink does not dry as fast. So that is one positive thing. You do not have to be in such a, you know, rip roaring rush. I can actually do all of this in one and not have to lift and dry and do anything like that. So now I'm just doing the leaves. Now I always say, y'all, to try when you are doing fabric to go in one direction, because when you're going in 50 million directions, you have a chance to push this ink up through the transfer and make it bleed up, you know, up under the transfer and the fabric. However, I do not have an option but to go all different kind of cattywampus ways doing this one, because just the way it's positioned on here. Just be careful when you're doing it. Super easy. Oh, my family just got home. Here they come. Here they come, laughing, y'all. Don't mind them. They'll be down here loud talking in just a second. My family's a bit loud. See, do y'all hear he's breathing? He's even breathing loud. See? Did you sneak in? The whole fam. The whole fam. Well, not the whole fam. My Andrew is not here, and, well, Tyler's not here. Mason's over there. Just my hun. Wanted to rear his head. Y'all, it's hot down here. Okay. All right, we got that. Just put your excess back in the jar. Now I'm going to do the rest in the red. Hey, Jana. So I'm going to use my little tool, y'all, to do my little berries. It's just easier. What you doing, Mace?
Just hanging out.
Just hanging out. Y'all hear him just hanging out. This is what we do. We just hang out. Y'all, they had some other really cute placemats. Again, these are placemats from the Dollar Tree. They had some other really cute placemats too that y'all could make pillows with as well. So, just know there's different ones. Oh, really now? Girl, yeah. I mean, she has bought so much. Yeah, she needed some surfaces. Jana, they said, hey, they're all waving because I told them. They so loud, y'all. They so loud. We're a loud family. I used to tell people, you know, these people that have these little quiet families, you know, and that's not us. Now, we are quiet when, you know, we want to be quiet. And we all need quiet. But we're a loud family. Which we are a family of all boys except for me. You know. I did have a sweet little dog that was female, and we had her for 14 years, but she passed away 2 years ago, and I'm it. I'm the only female fending for myself in this world of testosterone. Hey, Jane, girl, how are you? Okay. I think we've about got it. Let's get our excess off. Now, I am going to try to go one direction doing that. And then just remember, put your excess back in here. It doesn't take much at all. But I am going to get this ink out of my way because, y'all, I'll have it everywhere. Okay. And these are, like I said, kind of Christmassy colors. Well, they are really Christmassy colors. So this could definitely be used for Christmas, or I think it could be used anytime. So here we go, y'all. Look how cute. Okay. Let me put this in this water down here. Jana, how is Brady doing? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take this off the back of here because we're good. But another reason why you want to use these sticky mats, these are vinyl, y'all, and it will keep it will keep your ink from bleeding through to another side, you know, to the other side or to the bottom or whatever it is you're doing, especially, you know, t-shirts, things like that. This is not such a big deal because you know, I don't have anything under it yet. Oh, good. I'm glad he got to go. All right, y'all, we're going to use the Big Daddy tonight to dry it up. Yeah, I think this is just homecoming week or a weekend. I went to Presley's, you know, she's middle, almost. She is middle school, and she's a cheerleader for middle school, and so she was able to cheer with the high schoolers. It was fun, so I went to that Thursday night, but they had their homecoming Friday night as well for their little school. And I think our local schools as well are doing all their homecomings. It's homecoming time. So we're going to dry this really well. Normally what I say is let this dry for 24 hours. Let it dry overnight. Do it, let it sit, let it dry. I do this fast just for a sake of, yes, Natalie. Girl, you've done so much with it. But I do this just for sake of tutorial reasons to show y'all. And I'm just going to be real honest. I have not made a pillow with any of my transfers. I've done everything else. But, well, let me just say, I've done pillowcases. I've not made a pillow like this. But I have done some pillowcases, you know, that were already ready for pillows. Not actually make the case myself. So, this is a new one for me. Let's hope it works. If not, y'all have seen me fail before. It'll be alright. But we do want to get this dry really well. So Natalie, your mom went and hooked up. Was there a lot of stuff at that one at the Dollar Tree? Did y'all just go to the one downtown by the square? They've got their Christmas stuff out. So after we dry this, we're going to heat set it. Whew, I almost folded it in. We're going to heat set it with, I'm going to use my iron. But you do need to heat set it to make it permanent. I'm sorry, this is the worst part, it's just getting it dry. Yes. That's funny. Yes, she is loving. She said she's loving doing this. So, we talked a long time about it today. She was making a bunch of stuff. It is fun. It's easy. That's what she was saying too. She was like, it's just so easy, and the options are endless. She got it for you. Oh, good. I think that's one of my most favorite things that I've done. And I didn't chalk it or do anything with it. That was just a project. Which y'all know, everything I do is not, you know, I don't chalk everything. A lot I do, but not everything. Alright, we're almost there, y'all. We've got our green dry. We just got to get our red dry. I'm going to try to do it from the back too, some. Yeah, it is. Yep. And especially if you do a club or even become a designer, you know, designers, our designer program's amazing. It's $9.99 to get in, which is amazing. And then you can go ahead and immediately start getting 40% off retail price. So being a designer is, I mean, the whole reason I became a designer was just to get the 40% off in the beginning. I started as a hobby, doing this as a hobby. It's still a hobby. Who am I kidding? My craft area over there says it's still a hobby. Okay. Are we almost there? Still a little tacky, but I think we're good. I think we are good. Okay. We got a little bit of tacky, but I think we're going to be okay. I hope anyway. Let's pray. Hold on. Yes, I should really. You know, it's like I said, I was supposed to be in a craft show, but they overbooked and canceled it. So I was like, oh, great. Okay. All these projects. All right. So here's what I do. I'm just putting that on the bottom of it, just so I don't burn my table. Parchment paper, y'all. Okay, parchment paper over your surface. I take my little iron, okay, and we are going to iron this for about 3 minutes. Once again, a little boring to do, but it's necessity, y'all. And this is the time that I really need a little heat press for tutorial reasons. Just because sitting here watching for 3 minutes. So next we'll just put it together. We will glue the pieces together, and then I'll, 3 pieces, and then I'll stuff it and then glue the final piece. And again, you could totally sew this, okay? If I wasn't doing a tutorial, I may sew it. I don't know. I doubt it. Yeah, definitely, Natalie. For sure. I have a ton of Easter projects already made, so, so funny. People don't think that, around Christmas time that you bring in Easter stuff, but that's actually what craft people do. Everybody's always like, Shonda, why are you already talking about Christmas and it's September? And I'm like, well, that's the crafting world has to do that. That's what we have to do. We have to do it. We have to start making stuff, to take to fairs and things like that for people to purchase for Christmas. So, it's just what I have to do. All right, we're just going to do this for 1 more minute, y'all. Look, y'all, my husband's down here studying me like I'm a science project. This is where I need a heat press, love. It takes me 3 minutes to do this versus...
I done told you we get one. But you want to cheap it out.
Look, you're right there by the mic. I'm not trying to be cheap. I just, I'm a little more frugal. Okay, we're good. All right, we got it.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so let's put it together, y'all. Put it together. Let's turn this off and get it out of the way. Ooh, it's hot. All right. Now listen, your transfers. I said I put them down there in my water. Your transfers, wash with water only and a very soft sponge. We actually have board erasers that I put in that link as well. But just a soft sponge. Just make sure it's not like a Mr. Clean sponge or anything like that. So, okay. So I'm going to take the two, is that what I'm going to do? What am I doing, y'all? No. I'm just going to glue it like this. I would need to do that, I guess, if I was, yeah, what am I doing? What am I thinking? This is how we're going to do it. All right, I'm going to glue, I'm going to glue this one on here. We're going to use some hot glue. I'm actually going to go ahead and put my eyelines on. Hey, Brandy. Hey, Waylon. We, love seeing you play today, buddy. Good job, good job. Okay, so I'm just going to use, like I said, my little Aleene's, whatever. Y'all had a great aunt named Aleen. So I always want to say Aleen, not Aileen or whatever. Okay, so I'm just putting a line of this on there. And I'm going to do a line of hot glue. I'm not doing a lot of hot glue, and I'm not doing it in exact, like, just because I put this Aleene's the whole way, so when it dries in 2 to 4 hours, it will be fine. I just want to put the hot glue on it to stick now. Okay, just like that. Of course, Natalie, I'm glad that we got to. They were so darn cute. Oh, I love him so much. He's such a sweetie. All right.
It didn't even squish out.
Shh, Jim, you're right by the
Oh,
microphone.
I know.
Y'all, Jim sometimes don't know what he don't know. It didn't even squish out, he said. He was proud of that. Lord help it. Okay. No, honey, it didn't squish out. I'm not trying to squish it out. All right, let's do another line of this. And they sell this in the big bottles. I just bought the small bottle of 3 because I don't use it that often and I don't want it to dry up. So it's best if I just do it this way. Buy the little ones. And I'm not going all the way to the end, y'all, just so I can stuff it. And once again, let's put some hot glue. Y'all, it looks like I'm shaking or not. This little trigger on this crazy thing, it sticks, and you gotta put some booty up in it. Jim, you breathing heavy, honey?
No.
On the
I'm just thinking this is the sewing machine delete package right here. And I like it.
Okay.
We can throw the sewing machine away.
No, we cannot. I said I would have sewn this had I not been on here doing this. Okay. All right, so we've got those. Now I'm going to carefully put in my stuffing.
You don't have to let it dry.
No. Jim, you don't have like some bad movie to watch or something, or
My movies are good.
or war movie? Y'all, seriously.
My movies are good.
Yes, it is best if you let it dry, honey. But I'm doing a tutorial, so it is what it is. I've got to, yeah, it's going to come apart a little bit. That's okay. Once I'm done, I will, when I get off here, I'm going to tell you, Brandy, honey, Wilma, girl, I don't need his help. No, ma'am, no, ma'am. I do not need his help.
Who is stressing me? It's coming
Look,
apart.
see, he's stressing. He's stressed because it's coming apart. So here's what I'm going to do, just for the sake of this. I'm going to use a few straight pins, and I'm just going to hold together the parts that's coming. You know, it'll be all right. Jim, look, he left, y'all. He can't do it. Y'all, his OCD done kicked in. He said, bye. You're on your own, sister. He can't do it. Y'all, he cracks me up. He's like, Shonda, I just don't know. I cannot. So, I'm just putting these straight pins in here just to hold it until this fabric glue dries, y'all. And it would have been fine had I just, you know, let it sit for a couple hours like it said, and try not to stick myself and then say a bad word here on the live. That'd be real bad. Because that's what will happen if I stick myself. That's a promise. That is a promise. That little booger don't want to stick. There we go. Okay. Jim helps me sometimes do cutting of things. Brandy, look, when I turned around and I looked, I was looking for my little clips. And I realized they're right over there on that shelf. But then I saw these because I always use these straight pins for my ribbon. And I keep it over here right behind me because it's just easier to grab them when I open my ribbon. And then I won't lose them or they won't open everywhere, you know. But yes, you're totally right, y'all. Dollar Tree has these amazing little pink clips that would be fabulous for this very thing. I don't think I have any over here. Oh my goodness, I do see some. I do. Yep, I do. I forgot I put some around my little paint can. I'm glad you just said it because I wouldn't have looked again because I'd given up. You know, when I looked over there and I didn't see him behind me, I gave up. Here we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay. All right. So, I'm going to stuff it just a little bit more though. It's not stuffed enough for me. Crazy. Listen, you know, when you go live, you improvise a lot. You do a lot of things that you normally wouldn't do because you don't want to, you know, lose people's interest, to be real honest. Oh, goodness. Which, you know, this life I live, I'm not real sure that, you know, it wouldn't interest people anyway. I've had so many people that used to tell us, we would love to just be a fly on the wall of y'all's household because Jim and I, we're nuts. We are. We're nutty. What you see is what you get with us. We don't do, you know, we don't put on the airs. Here we are. Hey, this is us. We just don't know what else to do but be us. Okay. Now I'm just closing this up. Putting just a little more of this Aleene's, whatever it is. And then some hot glue. And look, I've got one more little clip over here. Oh, thanks, Natalie. Girl, you know it's good. We just who we are. Hey, this is us. Oh, it's just how we are. We don't know how to be any different. Okay, do I just have one more? Yep, I got one clip. One clip. But I think I'm going to take... That one's good because it's pinned. Perfect. Okay. Y'all, is this not the cutest pillow? Minus the clips, okay? Minus the clips. I'm telling Brandy, I don't know how else to be, girl. I mean, it's more exhausting to me to be something I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, this is it. It's so cute. Just use your imagination and try to picture no clips. But I will post a picture of it sitting on my couch and fluffed out. I've got kind of everything stuffed in the middle, so it's not out in my corners right yet. But this is it. Simple, y'all. Go and look, you could do both sides if you wanted, but go and buy 2 of the Dollar Tree placemats, the cloth ones, you know, your fabric ones. Some Aleene's glue, hot glue, and y'all go and get this transfer. It's amazing, and you can do a lot of different things with those 4 different transfers and get you some ink. That's it. There it is. Decoration for Christmas. Thank y'all for joining me. Sorry about my family. Not really. I'm not sorry. They're amazing. I love them. But thank y'all so much. Have an amazing rest of your night. Have an amazing Sunday, and I will see y'all sometime tomorrow. Thank y'all.